Okay, so in this video, I'm actually going to show you how to do the small straps that go across the top of the shoe. The pattern can be a little bit confusing, so it's a lot easier to just see. So we're going to start right here. I'm actually going to do the second one. We've done 20 around the toe. So we're going to slip chain 4, sorry. Then you're going to single crochet down into the first chain, and then you can see here we've actually already worked in that one, so we're going to slip stitch into the next unworked stitch on the shoe. So there we kind of have the foundation. So we're going to turn the entire shoe, so we're working on the back side of that little thing that we just made. Going to chain 1, and we're not going to work into the same stitch, but the next stitch. Single crochet, and now you're at that loop that you made when you chained 4 and single crocheted into the first one. You made a loop. So in that loop, I want you to single crochet 3 times. Then you're going to single crochet 1, and this is actually not a stitch. If you look closely, it's actually just the side of the first single crochet, but we need to bring your stitches back down to the shoe. So you're going to single crochet into the side and then slip stitch into the next unworked stitch. Sorry, you're going to skip the first unworked. If you look at the back, you can kind of see which one has been worked in. You're going to skip the immediate one and go into the next one, so you kind of have a nice smooth transition down onto the slipper. So now we're going to turn again, chain 1, and we're going to single crochet into the next stitch, not the same stitch. And then to build up around this round part that you just made, we're going to single crochet 2 in each one to make it bigger without making it curl or go rounder, I guess. Okay, single crochet into the next stitch, and then again you're going to single crochet kind of into the side. So it's not an actual loop, it's not the 2 loops, but we need to bring this back down to the shoe. So you're going to crochet into the side, and then you're going to single crochet into the next stitch on the shoe, and then you're done. So there you go, there's the side, and stay tuned, I will show you how to attach the flap. So you're going to finish this round, continue by slip stitching all around the rest of the shoe. Alright, I wanted to quickly show you how to attach the toe piece. Let's see, line it up, make sure that you have everything lined up here. Because the lines are horizontal, you can definitely tell if you've made a mistake. So get it lined up, and I actually go in right here, right behind your strap, and I actually will go one more even. Go more, like one more up, and then one more over on the flap, and that kind of secures it a little bit better there. And also because you made horizontal, you're working up, the outside doesn't have loop stitches, but just catch the yarn that's corresponding to where you're going in, and kind of work along that line that you made where the strap attaches. And I like to keep checking as I'm going, look at it and make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. Yarn can be forgiving, so even if you started out maybe not in the best place, you can adjust it and sew it in place, and it will be okay. And you can either go through the inside loop right there, or you can go through the outside slip stitches, just whatever's easier for you, whatever you think you want to do. Actually didn't have a long enough tail, so I have a knot in there that I'm having to pull through here. So don't do that. Make sure you have a long enough tail to sew your flap on. I like to work one stitch in each stitch. You can go faster and kind of skip stitches, but it won't be as secure. So when you get to the other side, I want you to do kind of the same thing that you did the first time. Go where it meets, where the flap meets the chute, and then go one up on this one and one over on the flap. And that kind of just gives you a better anchor to secure it, and especially when you put it on your foot, you're not going to have like this weird gap where it looks like it's not very tight, where it's not snug. So there you go. From here, you're just going to take your white yarn or whatever yarn colors you chose and fish it through, and if you want, you can put it through the edge like the photo shows. So there you go. Thank you so much.